What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Diesel Creek. My name's Matt. I stumbled upon an old piece of equipment while I was out working on a little job. Ended up talking to the old timer that owned it, and he explained that the thing had been parked since 1992.
Diesel Creek is the go-to channel for a fascinating dive into the world of diesel engines and heavy machinery. Fans tune in to watch Matt Stetar bring old, forgotten machinery back to life, highlighting both the mechanical process and the passion behind each project. While viewers have learned a lot about diesel engines and equipment, Matt Stetar himself remains a bit of a mystery. Who is this enthusiast with a knack for turning rusty diesel relics into roaring giants? Join us as we roll back the curtain on what you didn't know about Matt Stetar from Diesel Creek. Matt Stetar's story begins in a small town in Pennsylvania, just a stone's throw from Weirton, West Virginia. Matt hardly reveals personal details about himself, but during podcasts and interviews, he often jokes about the oops baby, suggesting that his birth was more of a surprise than a plan. His parents never confirm this, but the clues are there. He was born a decade after his oldest sister and grew up in his mom's former sewing room, which was repurposed as his bedroom. Despite the unexpected timing of his arrival, Matt enjoyed a comfortable upbringing. His father, a successful wholesaler of copy machines and office products, was a pioneer and one of the top guys in the industry.
My dad has his own business. He's been buying, selling, and wholesaling, leasing copy machines and related office products for, I want to say he's been in business 35 years now, something like that.
Thanks to this, Matt's family enjoyed a stable life, and he was sent to a Catholic high school in West Virginia. While Matt did graduate, it wasn't without its challenges. Now, it wasn't that Matt wasn't smart, far from it. He had a knack for subjects that caught his interest, and he poured his heart into them. But for everything else, well, let's just say he did enough to get by. Matt was the quintessential daydreamer, often gazing out the window, lost in thought, while the teacher droned on about something he found utterly uninteresting. Matt longed for something beyond textbooks and lectures. He dreamed of getting his hands dirty and learning through doing. Unfortunately, his high school didn't offer shop classes. This only fueled his desire to enroll in a vocational technology program in West Virginia, but his dreams hit a snag when he was denied residency access. Although Pennsylvania had similar programs, these weren't an option for him because he attended school out of state.
I wanted to do like a VOTEC program or like a welding program or something, and the state offered them, but because I was an out-of-state resident, I couldn't go.
Stuck with college prep courses that didn't spark his interest, he found himself at a tough crossroads. Matt didn't linger at a crossroads for long after high school. He chose to attend a local community college, drawn by its stellar welding program. Contrary to community college stereotypes, this one had top-notch facilities and offered a high-quality, affordable education, especially compared to Ivy League schools. Matt's father ran an office supply business, but he was also an avid fixer. This passion for repair work wasn't just a hobby, it was a family tradition passed down from Matt's grandfather, a seasoned mechanic. Though Matt inherited his father's love for tinkering, he wasn't interested in becoming a full-time mechanic. To him, fixing things around the house was a satisfying pastime, not a career path. Initially, Matt had entirely different plans for his future, plans that didn't involve being a YouTuber or working on heavy machinery and diesel engines like he does now on Diesel Creek. His first step toward those goals was earning a welding certificate, which he intended to use in the construction industry. After college, Matt jumped into various short-term gigs before landing a position with a landscaping company. His construction career kicked off with building retaining walls, and soon he was clearing sites and operating heavy equipment. It didn't take long for him to develop a knack for working with these machines, which led to him purchasing his first piece of heavy equipment. While his construction job was steady and decent, Matt couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing. He craved more fulfillment. That's when he stumbled upon an opportunity to work at a local machine shop. He seized it without hesitation. As a mechanic in the shop, Matt discovered a hidden talent. He had an almost uncanny ability to diagnose and repair heavy machinery. He often jokes that he has a superpower of sorts. If he stared at a machine long enough, he could decipher its inner workings and figure out what was wrong. Matt loves working on old, heavy machinery because to him, they are like puzzles waiting to be solved. Their simple mechanics made it easy to trace the cause and effect of every part, but after gaining valuable experience at the shop, Matt decided it was time for a change. The plan was to move on to a plant that manufactured steel additives, following in the footsteps of his father, who had worked there years before Matt was born. This job promised more security and a higher salary than any of his previous roles, so Matt handed in his 2 weeks notice at the machine shop, ready for the next chapter. But just days before his notice period ended, Matt received a devastating call from the plant. They were facing unexpected challenges and couldn't offer him the job after all. Disappointed, Matt had to beg for his old job back, and Matt was rehired. The machine shop shared a relationship with the plant, and there were rumors that the disappearance of Matt's job offer may not have been due to problems as explained by the plant, but these rumors never got confirmed and the exact details remain unclear. Now back at the machine shop, Matt still found himself wanting something greater, and another opportunity came up. This time around, it was a transformer factory situated just 30 minutes away from Matt's home. For 6 months, Matt worked on building massive transformers that had to be transported on rail cars. However, Matt was not done switching jobs. When a cousin who worked as a supervisor at a road work company reached out to Matt, he switched jobs again. By age 23, Matt had worked enough jobs to secure a union position. Being part of a union only served to bring Matt more benefits and opportunities. In his new role, Matt worked extensively on road work construction. From there, he transitioned to pipeline construction because he couldn't deal with the noise of traffic that accompanied roadwork construction. However, Matt's career trajectory would take an unexpected turn when he received a call from the union office. That call was an offer to lead his own working crew. Contrary to popular opinion, Matt's journey with Diesel Creek wasn't something he just recently picked up. Matt had been into video creation since high school when he had an interest in dirt bikes. Back then, Matt would make videos at the motocross track of him and friends riding and working on their bikes. These early videos are nothing compared to the kind of content Diesel Creek puts out, but they kicked off his content creating career when he uploaded them to YouTube in 2006. While Matt's early videos garnered some views, he never saw YouTube as a money-making opportunity, so he took a break from posting and focused on his work in pipeline construction. Then, one day on the job, something unexpected happened. Matt and his crew came up with a clever solution to a tough problem. Recognizing how cool the moment was, Matt decided to document the entire process, not for YouTube, but simply to show his kids someday. However, that documentation rekindled his interest in sharing his work online, and soon after, he began posting on YouTube again. Matt named his channel Diesel Creek, a nod to his expertise with diesel engines and the creek near his home. He started with videos that showcase his day-to-day activities, such as laying pipelines. At first, his videos had a modest following, mostly viewed by close friends, family, and a few buddies. With a full-time job in roadwork and pipeline construction, Matt couldn't post as often as he wanted to. But then 2020 hit, and like many others, Matt was laid off, leaving him with more free time than he knew what to do with. To make ends meet, Matt took on side jobs while editing the videos he had been stockpiling. He also began using his equipment to document more of his site work. Inspired by other YouTube creators making similar content, Matt decided to take YouTube more seriously. It wasn't long before he reached his first 1,000 subscribers. Today, Diesel Creek has grown into a massive channel with nearly 800,000 subscribers, over 340 videos, and more than 200 million views. His most popular video, which has racked up 3.4 million views, features a wheel loader that had been left out in the elements for over 20 years. Matt didn't become a full-time YouTuber overnight. It was a gradual transition. For a while, he continued working jobs operating heavy equipment and stayed connected with the union office, all while maintaining his YouTube channel, Diesel Creek. But the challenges of time struck again, and Matt found himself laid off once more. By then, however, Diesel Creek had started to take off, generating enough income to make it a viable career option. So, when another job opportunity came his way, Matt made the bold decision to turn it down and focus on Diesel Creek full-time. Since then, Matt has fully embraced his role as a content creator. In 2021, he married his wife, Eva Creek, and together they've been attending meets, expos, and creating content with their two beloved dogs, Roscoe and Meatball.